Welcome fellow gamers and history enthusiasts to a wild ride through the legendary world of the Kar98k, or as we PUBG players affectionately call it, the Kar98k. So strap in, hit that like button, and let's dive into the incredible story of this iconic sniper rifle. Right in front of us, we've got the real deal, the Kar98k, crafted by the Mosen brothers in the early 20th century. Imagine, this gun was like the rock star of its time. It was the Justin Bieber of rifles back in the day. Germany saw its potential and adopted it in 1935, making it the rock star of the Wehrmacht. When World War II kicked off, the Kar98k took center stage in the German army, and they produced these bad boys in the millions. But here's the plot twist, folks. After the war, these rifles didn't fade into obscurity. Oh no, they were like the vintage vinyl records of the firearm world, popping up in collections all over Europe. So if you see one today, you're holding a piece of history, my friends. Now, let's talk tech. This era of awesomeness began when the Mosen brothers dropped the mic with their bolt-action mechanism. It was like the iPhone of rifles back then, sleek, well thought out, and totally cutting edge. Every little detail from reloading to safety features was on point. PUBG players, this is where your beloved Kar98k got its mojo. But wait, there's more. In World War II, the Kar98k had a showdown with the Soviet Mosen rifle. Picture this, the Kar98k was like a sports car, high-tech and fancy, while the Mosen was the old-school pickup truck, rugged and reliable. The Kar98k might have had all the bells and whistles, but it demanded constant pampering and cleaning, or it'd throw a diva tantrum and jam on you. The Mosen? Well, that bad boy was like a tank. Nothing could stop it, no matter how rough the conditions. So there you have it, folks. The Kar98k, a symbol of a bygone era where high-tech met high maintenance. And now, we're diving deeper into the fascinating world of the K98. And trust me, this history lesson is more epic than your last chicken dinner in PUBG. So here's the deal. The K98 was designed to be as compact as a pocket-sized rocket launcher, but it had a teeny tiny Achilles heel. A speck of dust or a grain of sand could send it into a tizzy. Imagine having a gun that's like, oops, did I just jam? My bad. Talk about a diva moment. Now, let's talk mods, baby. Since the early 20th century, the K98 went through more facelifts than a Hollywood star. But here's the plot twist. The latest versions were all about keeping it simple and rugged. The Germans figured out that making one K98 was like crafting a masterpiece, and they didn't have enough walnut trees to make millions of them. So they ditched the fancy walnut and switched to plywood. Yup, you heard it right. Plywood. It's like going from a tailored suit to a comfy hoodie. Old school K98s had ramrods and special spots for bayonets, but the new ones were like, nah, we're keeping it minimal. By PUBG standards, we're rocking the 42 model, with that bayonet mount and dark brown walnut. But if you ever stumble upon a 95 version, it's all about that lighter wood and basic metal elements. Why? Well, by 45, Germany was losing the war and they needed guns, and they needed them fast. Now, let's talk firepower. The K98 wasn't just a pretty face, it had brains and brawn. This bad boy could hit a target up to half a mile away with pinpoint precision, thanks to its sniper scope. It fired a massive 7.92 by 57mm cartridge that could put holes in things you didn't even know had holes. And let's clear something up. In PUBG, they goofed up a bit with that 7.62mm cartridge. The K98 was all about that beefy 7.92mm punch. It sent bullets flying at over 750 meters per second, or for our American friends, that's a whopping 2,500 feet per second. One hit from this beast and you were toast. So there you have it, folks. The K98, a compact powerhouse of history that could turn your PUBG foes into chicken dinners with a single shot. Hold on to your level 3 helmets, PUBG aficionados. We're about to unravel the mysteries of the Kar98k and its performance against body armor in both the virtual world and the real deal. In PUBG, This bad boy can drop an enemy with just one well-aimed shot as long as they're not armored up and not playing hide and seek at a distance. But throw on a bulletproof vest and suddenly you're gonna need to deliver a few extra love taps, like 2 or 3 to be precise. Now, let's go real-world Rambo for a moment. You see, bullets from the Kar98k are like mini freight trains on steroids. They pack some serious punch. So those second and third class body armors, they might as well be made of paper against this beast. One hit and you're done. It's like using a sledgehammer to swat a fly. But hold up, PUBG lovers, don't go grabbing your grandma's frying pan thinking it will save you in real life. In the game, that pan is like a magical shield, bouncing off bullets like they're rubber balls. But in reality, even the sturdiest frying pan would get a serious ding from the Kar98k. It's like trying to stop a freight train with a napkin. It just won't work. Let's not forget this rifle isn't some relic from the past. It's a force to be reckoned with. It might not be a machine gun, but it's like a classic car that can still smoke some modern rides. We're talking about a 50-year gap between this baby and today's tech. So there you have it, folks, the Kar98k, a legend from yesteryears that could still teach a thing or two to today's weapons. And now, you've got enough ammo for your next PUBG argument about which gun is the best. But which US rifle of the era could be a proper competitor for the famous German rifle? Imagine a showdown between two legendary warriors from World War II, each wielding their iconic rifles, the Kar98k for the German sharpshooter and the M1 Garand for the American infantryman. Accurate showdown. Picture our German sniper perched in a hidden nest patiently lining up a shot with the Kar98k. Its bolt-action mechanisms is like a symphony of precision, each movement bringing deadly accuracy over long distances. This rifle is the king of snipers, a silent but deadly marksman's dream. Meanwhile, our American GI gripping the M1 Garand is on the move. Though it might not match the Kar98k in a sniper duel, it's a star in the hands of infantry. Its semi-automatic nature means it can lay down accurate fire quickly, perfect for fast-paced close-quarters battles. Power play. Both rifles pack a serious punch, like two heavyweight boxers with equal strength. The Kar98k and the M1 Garand fire rounds that are the stuff of legends. High velocity, immense power, a real knockout for any target. Reliability rumble. The Kar98k is like the old wise warrior, simple, experienced, unfazed by dirt or grime. It thrives in the harshest conditions, a true testament to German engineering. The M1 Garand, on the other hand, is like a young prodigy, advanced for its time with its gas-operated action. It's mostly reliable, but throw it into a mud wrestling match and it might need a bit of extra care. So in conclusion, the Kar98 is a sniper's best friend. Precise, reliable, beautifully crafted, but not the fastest in the West. Slower firing and with a lower ammo capacity. As for the M1 Garand, a rapid-fire champion, more rounds to shoot, quick on the reload, but a bit more finicky in the mud and not the king of long range. In this epic battle of rifles, the Kar98k shines as the long-distance sharpshooter, while the M1 Garand flexes its muscles in the heat of battle with speed and versatility. Each rifle is a hero in its own right, perfectly suited for the unique challenges of World War II combat. If you've enjoyed this explosive dive into history and virtual warfare, don't forget to drop a like and comment down below about which video game weapons you want to see next. And of course, hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on our next adrenaline-packed adventure.